Hello you guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video I am gonna do a detailed tutorial on full glam makeup, but I have already done my skincare, so skincare or prepping won't be a part of this video. But right from putting on a primer to putting the last step of setting spray, everything will be recorded. I'm not gonna talk too much, so I'll try to link every product that I've used in the description box below. So yeah, let's just get started. Some of these products are like an absolute 10 on 10, and some of these products are my recent loves. I'm not sure if I have a definite opinion about them. It is a beginner friendly makeup tutorial, so it's not gonna be too complicated. So yeah, let's just get into our first step of putting on a primer. I personally have been in love with this primer, with the way it just sticks your foundation to your skin. Like, you have all seen the trend where creators do like this and it just sits on your skin. I am using my mouth, so it just like slipped off, but I shouldn't be doing this. It's not good for my skin. But anyways, that tells how good of a primer it is. There is a variety of primers, and not every primer will solve for the same problem. There are primers for redness, there are primers for filling your pores, there's primer for dry skin. So it completely depends on what you want your base to have. I can do a full tutorial and a full video about different types of primers. That would be a really good guide to help you pick what kind of primer you need. But my primer, I make sure I put primer here, because on the places where you get too much oil, your foundation separates. So if you because I get a lot of oil here around my face, so around my mouth, so I put a lot of primer and make sure that my foundation sticks to that area. And I love the dewiness of this primer. So yeah, I would highly recommend. I know this is a dupe for the Milk Power Grip Primer. I haven't tried the Milk one, but this for like $14. I think it's 14. Amazing price. Why not get it and give it a try? Moving on to the next step. My next step for my base is using a foundation base. You can use a full coverage foundation. I personally, even if I'm doing full glam, I want something that would still show my skin. So I am using the Kylie Skintint. I am in the shade 3WN. It is an amazing skin tint, gives you coverage but gives your skin more blurry effect. So amazing product, do check this out. I would never put a foundation like this on my face. Not good, doesn't work, ruins your base, because you're gonna rub it on your skin and it's gonna give you uneven application. So I would always take foundation on the back of my hand and warm a little bit up, and then do like this. So it's like not patchy on your skin. I thought I said that I'm not going to talk too much, but because I also want to give you tricks how I do my makeup, and my makeup has been really good. At least what I feel. You can be the judge. If you don't like my makeup, I'm sorry. But maybe you have different preferences for makeup. But I know there will be people like me who want a different kind of application for makeup. So yeah. make sure when you're putting on your foundation, you are never dragging the foundation to mix it. You are only dabbing it, making sure it is sticking to your primer and not peeling your primer or your skincare off. This is what my base is looking like. You can definitely see my skin, but it is so blurred that it looks skin but glowy. What do you think? Nice? Good? Moving on to our next step. Now I'm gonna do my eyes. You can use any concealer I'm using on my lids to create a base for my eyeshadow. I do have dark lids, so I try to use a lighter concealer so it could like cover my dark circles, and then I go on with eyeshadow. So yeah, I take a little bit on my lid and I blend it out. You can also use an eyeshadow primer, but because I have concealer, I do feel that eyeshadow primers do blur out your lid areas. It's like better, but you can always use a concealer. Why buy a thing that is only one purpose than buying one thing that you can multi-purpose? So yeah. This is what my lids are looking like. Now I am going to set my lids because I don't want it to move. I take the same powder. This one's from Benefit. They're for blurring or something. This one is After doing my lids, now I'm going to move on to my eyebrows because if I have to correct anything, I can do it right now. If I set my face and then I do my eyebrows, there's no scope for When I do my eyebrows, I don't like to accentuate to them too much. So it looks like more like my natural eyebrow, but like just better and filled, so you don't see any gaps. And I always use the back side of my eyebrow to like just make sure that there are no harsh lines and everything looks seamless and blended. My eyebrows are done. I do not put too much effort into my eyebrows, but thankfully God gave me decent eyebrows, so I just do a little bit in the front and then make sure everything looks filled up. Moving on to the next step, I do not do my concealer before my eyeshadow. I always do the eyeshadows first because any fallout won't go, like it's easier to take care of that fallout than putting on your concealer, setting it, and then like using your eyeshadows. So yeah, for today, I don't know what I'm wearing for my like final look. For my eyeshadows, I am gonna take my, these are my favorite palettes. They are so amazing. They are too for another like famous brand. So yeah. Anyways, gonna take this color. Make sure you're adjusting your glasses because you do not want a patch on your lids. So now I'm gonna just take the outer. You can already see the color. It is because you have put on your concealer before you put on your eyeshadows, or like you put on a primer. where you can see the contour on the lid. Where you see that line, just on that line, nowhere else. Since it isn't beginner friendly makeup tutorial, I would highly recommend to do both eyes at the same time, because you know what you're doing on this eye and then you can replicate it on the other eye. If you do one side full and then you do the other side, you might just forget few colors or few steps when you're doing your makeup. So I would highly say, if you're doing this side, make sure you're putting in the similar effort on the other side, and your hand will be in the motion. You'll know how you did that, so it's easier to mimic the same move on the other side. Tip that I highly recommend, if you are not good at putting on your eyeliner, or if you find that your eyeliner is never even, all you can do is take a dark eyeshadow. And did you see how I created a smudged eyeliner look? This looks really good if you put your lashes, like the fake lashes, or if you use a dramatic mascara. This kind of eyeliner really looks nice. It looks more soft matte, but like it just gives a very nice effect. But yeah, if you don't even like the pointy eyeliner situation, you can just use this to make sure your eyes look bigger. If you need to correct anything, you can just go back with your light eyeshadow that you used on your lid and then just go all over it. This will make sure that everything is blended and is more seamless. I'm keeping my entire look on like pinkish monochrome tones. I'm just gonna use this e.l.f. liquid blush. Again, products like these, you can never put them directly onto your face, because that can mess up your base. Because here my concealer will go, so I got the product here, it's just gonna blend in. not putting it like really close to my lash line, but I'm doing it maybe like half a centimeter under my eye area. I'm just trying to cut this area too. So while this is melting, I am gonna take my highlighter and put it on my high points. I am in love with this Chanel highlighting fluid. It is so beautiful. That is probably a lot for my face, but on the back of my hand because I don't want it too much. I'm just gonna take a little bit of the pointy edge of my sponge and then do it on the hard. See it? So I see the shine. Anytime the light hits here, I want it to shine. Then I'm gonna take the side that has my leftover blush and then just go over it again. So that my blush I'm gonna blend this area. Another side of the same sponge. Take my concealer brush, so like my concealer is still on my face and it's not absorbed by my sponge. I know my makeup has started to come together, but there are a few steps that if you do, it's just gonna bring your makeup all together, like putting on your setting powder. Because I used to never enjoy setting powders because I felt like they dried my skin too much, but if you find the right kind of setting powder, it is gonna blur your eye, like your face, and it's gonna fill up your pores so well that your makeup will look the same way as it's looking on camera. It's not gonna look cakey or it's not gonna look too oily. So this is the setting powder that I have been in love with. I had the mini one and then I got the big one because I was like, it is so good. And I never want the brand to discontinue it. It is from Benefits. It's the Professional Power Powder. It is an amazing product. I would highly recommend to check it out. You'll see why. I do powder and make sure that it's all in the puff, and then I go on that thing. Always try to look up when you do the powder because it will help the powder to really go into your fine lines or your under eye lines. This is what's gonna make your makeup stay in place for a longer time. does look like I have a lot of powder on my face, but if you are wearing makeup for 4 or 5 hours, you might as well just put enough powders for your makeup to stay in place. Now I'm gonna take a little bit powder blush to set my liquid blush. Not too much because I really want that shade of pink on my face. Now I'm gonna dust off all the excess powder that I have on my face. For lips, I am gonna do I'm gonna use a lip injection just to give my lips more plump. I personally do not enjoy lip injections because I feel they burn my lips too much. And my lips are burning. Anyways, moving on to our almost final steps. It's been 48 minutes since the first step, so I'm kind of tired. For lashes, I'm gonna use the Lash Sensational Mascara from Maybelline. I have been enjoying this mascara lately. It has a slight curve to it. It's easier to go into your lashes and gives you nice lift and curl. I have curled my lashes using the Shiseido Lash curler. It's one of the best curlers out in the market, and I will show you why I'm saying that. Let me just do my mascara. And to set my face, I used the e.l.f. setting spray. This is an amazing setting spray. You see that Dewy finish? So yeah, I was talking about the Shiseido Lash curler. Do you see the curve? Okay, do you see the curve on this? How it's like very slightly curved. It's not like a C curve. It's like a nice curve, which actually helps it to go really close to your lash line and make sure it gets every single lash. Because if you're imagine this, if your lash curler is like this, it's gonna be harder to go like on your face. But if it's like slightly this, it's like easier to get your lashes and give them a nice lift and curl. And with this, we come towards the end of the video. This is what my version of full glam looks like. This makeup stays on your face for 8 hours, and I do get sweating like here and there, but I just use like a puff and a setting powder to just mattify that area again, which I don't usually do when I'm at work. But if you are somewhere where you have enough time, you can do that. And I hope you like this, and let me know what you guys think about my makeup. I think it turned out super cute. It just accentuates my eyes so much, and I love the monochrome pink situation going on. I hope you like this video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!